this is actually number 6, 30 lessons before 30. Lesson number 6. Accept that loneliness is a part of the human condition. You guys, I'm 29. I turned 30 in 4 months. It is currently June. And I'm still single. I just realized this maybe some weeks ago, sometime last month, I think, but it was in a discussion with some other people. And we were talking about just basically like why are things the way that they are sometimes, and just talking about the human condition and just being confused as to, again, why things are the way they are and how things have panned out. And the conclusion that I came to was that just pain is just a part of it. Pain is a part of life. Hard times are a part of life. And I recognize now that being lonely is a part of life. I do think there's a difference between, having periods of loneliness or seasons of loneliness, seasons of singleness where in that season you do feel alone and lonely. But trying to think that it's a bad thing, or thinking that, oh my gosh, like if you feel lonely, then something's wrong, or something's like, or you feel sad because you're lonely, so that makes you depressed, or you have to find a remedy to cure loneliness, because when you're lonely you feel just isolated and low, and you don't feel good. And just like, yes, all of that comes with loneliness. Loneliness is not really a fun place to be, but like I said, that's just a part of life. Don't try to escape loneliness every single time it comes up. Now, if you find yourself being lonely all the time, I have a solution to that. And it's not something that I made up. This is like scientifically and psychologically proven. One cure to loneliness and feeling bad about yourself and just feeling sad in general is to go help somebody else. Go lift up somebody else. Invest into somebody else. Make somebody else feel good. Give somebody a call. Check in on somebody. That is one way to combat loneliness. If you notice that it's a daily thing and a daily struggle, or like a life struggle, that's one remedy. Another remedy for that is to definitely seek out why you are lonely. Why are you always feeling so alone and just like you have nobody? Do you really not have anybody? Or do you just really need to sit back and think, literally make a list of who all do you know? Are you really that lonely, or do you just think you're lonely? And I understand that too, because we can know a whole lot of people but not really connect with a lot of people. We can say we have a whole lot of friends, but we really don't have that many close friends who check in on us, who we don't check in every day. And if I'm going to be 100% honest, that's kind of where I am right now. Like right now, you guys, I'm feeling very lonely. But one of the reasons why I'm feeling lonely is because I'm confused at like why things have to be so complicated. Like why, when it comes to a relationship, why is it so hard to meet a man who has the same morals and integrity and standards and is on the same page with me mentally and spiritually and is as ambitious and has goals? Like, why is it so hard to find a man like that, or to meet a man like that? That's one of the reasons why I feel lonely a lot. And it's just like association. Like, I know good people, but certain things that they do, I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around smoking. I don't want to I'm trying to stop cursing myself. I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people who curse all the time. You know, that saying I can do bad all by myself is a very real statement. So a lot of my loneliness comes from, you can say I choose to be lonely because I want to put myself in a position in an environment with people who are better than me, or people who are on the same page and who are like me, trying to be better. And for some reason I just haven't come across that many people yet. So that's why I recognize why I'm feeling lonely a lot, at least as of late, probably for the past year or so. Could I just hang out with random people who ain't doing nothing with their lives, and random dudes who just want to bust a nut and fool around? I could, but I choose not to, which makes it even more lonely because it's just like, why does it have to be the case? But I don't know. It's been a year. It's been a minute. Maybe this is just my season. But I'm learning to accept. I'm learning to just accept it. I accept that loneliness is a part of life. And I'm pretty much I'm almost at that stage where I'm not trying to find a remedy for it anymore. Like, I'm not trying to escape it. You know, I don't try to ignore the fact that loneliness happens. So yeah, you guys, if you're a young adult, if you're a teenager, if you're in your 50s, if you're elderly and you're a widow or whatever the case may be, loneliness is just a part of the human struggle, the human condition. So that is a very, very valuable lesson that I hope you guys take with you. Bye.